welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. My name is Aaron White, joined here by head coach Kevin Woodin of the Montana State University Billings Lady Yellow Jackets. So, coach, down early, 17-2 deficit in that first quarter. Got it going in the second quarter, and then the second half kind of just got it going. Talk about the win tonight, and talk about kind of the slow start.
Well, it was a difficult start. Julie and her staff had their team really ready. They came out with us lots of pressure, and we actually talked about that. We knew that, but you could tell that they were very possessed on defense, and really had us just on our heels from the beginning. We had a hard time relaxing, and I just didn't calm my players down very well. I had to take a couple timeouts early, and it just continued, and then we missed shots. So the good thing about being down that much is at least it was in the first quarter, and I told our players at halftime I was really proud of how hard they worked to get back into the game, and we're 3 down, so we have to feel good about where we're at, but it's going to be a dogfight in the second half, and I think they spent a lot of energy early, and then the third quarter was just really well played, both teams, I thought, kind of back and forth, but give our players and our team and Jenny did a great job with the defensive plan tonight. I thought in the fourth quarter we played our best quarter of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to talk to you about 2 players, Coach. Monica Grimsrud, career high 18 points tonight, but also Vanessa Stavish off the bench. Seemed like she came up with a lot of big points, had 11 total, and they came in crucial times. Talk about those 2 players and the nights they had.
I'm really proud of them. Vanessa is really coming off the bench, giving us a spark. She scored in the post, hits the 3. And I'm really proud also that she's improving as a defender, so need to find more minutes for her. We gutted it out that last quarter with hardly any subs, if any, but I just thought they were playing so well, and there was a couple stoppages with the timeouts that we kind of went with that. But that was probably, I think, Monica's best game ever, not just because of the 18 points, but I just thought she was very active. Like that one time when she had the weak side, she came from there and had the big block when the guy was going to lay it in there. Plays like that, and then she's just becoming a leader, a better leader than she's ever been, and she's very tough mentally, and I'm really proud of her as the entire team, whether they played a little or a lot. It was a really big win for us tonight.
Yeah, obviously a great win over Seattle Pacific, 61-50, and we'll get you out of here on this one, Coach. Currently 5-1 in the GNAC conference, about to head on the road for a couple games. What are you thinking? Road GNAC games are going to be tough, but what's
I just think every game's really tough, but what we have is a really tough team that will compete. Excuse me. They like to compete, and I think they really enjoy each other. So we want to obviously stay healthy. This game and these 2 games took a lot out of us physically. They need a couple days off, and we'll come back Tuesday and get ready to travel on Wednesday. We've never played Concordia. They're the new team. We'll play them on Thursday, and then Western Oregon on Saturday. And you can look, if you can't be a scoreboard watcher, if you watch a team, you might see that they beat them by 25, and then 2 days later that team changes it around in our league. So every team has our attention. It's just up to us to play well and try to win as many games as we can. But I do like where our team has gotten to. I think we're just much better than we were 2 months ago. After 1 month, I thought we were better than we started, and after 2 months, I think we're better than we were after 1 month, and hopefully in another month we'll take another step forward.
Yeah, absolutely. As always, Coach, definitely appreciate you coming up here, giving us your game perspective on how it went. Good luck. Congratulations again on the 61-50 victory tonight, and good luck on the road.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be back in just a moment with a player interview. And now back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Again, my name is Aaron Leck, now joined by number 30, Monica Grimsrud. Monica, game high 18, career high 18 points tonight. Were you in the zone or what?
I guess. Thursday night just kind of wasn't my night, so I kind of decided I needed really to step it up for this game, so that's what I tried to do.
Yeah, absolutely. After following a 61-50 victory over Seattle Pacific, kind of started a little slow, down 17-2, and then you guys got to go in there in the second quarter, and then came out in the second half and just played outstanding basketball. Talk about that slow start, and then how you kind of got out of that and back into the lead.
I think they just kind of threw the first punch, and we weren't quite ready for it. They kind of had us on our heels, but after that first quarter, we just kind of started gutting it out and grinding, and slowly digging our way back to take the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great job. And up here in the booth, we kind of were joking that at one point you came all the way from taking it up all the way to after that full court press, and kind of just speaks to your versatility, kind of the center on the team, but able to bring it up, able to step out, hit some threes. Talk about your versatility and how important that is for this team, because that's tough to guard.
That's just something that coach has had me working on. He wants me to be someone that's tough to guard both inside and out, that can do that kind of stuff. So that's just, I've been working on being able to, I've been doing my outside shots mostly this season, so I've been this last week working on my inside game, and I think kind of was able to bring that out tonight, which helped us.
Yeah, great individual night and a great team win. Got the 2 wins here at home versus not Simon Fraser, but St. Martin's and now Seattle Pacific. Now you're about to head on the road where you're going to play Concordia first. How are you feeling going on to the road, 5-1 in the GNAC?
It feels pretty great. I mean, we've had 2 weekends now where we've gone 2-0, so if we can just keep adding those together, we're going to be set.
Awesome. Monica Grimsrud joining us up here. Thank you, Monica. Congratulations on the win. Good luck on the road.
Thank
you.
And
we'll be right back with Janiel Olson, so don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Joined here by senior Janiel Olson. And Janiel, I'm going to start with kind of your senior leadership. Got down early, 17-2. First quarter just wasn't looking like it was going to be your all's game, but as a senior, do you do anything? Do you tell the younger teammates, hey, let's just battle it out? Did you have those conversations, and how did you get back going?
Oh, absolutely. Because when you have coach riding you, when you're down like that, it just makes everything so much, more tense out there. And just from like a senior standpoint, I don't know how many games, I've been at that standpoint, and we knew it was going to pass and that we just needed to start grinding and, settle into the game, do our thing, quit letting them control our pressure. And so, I just told the younger girls, I brought them together and I said, all right, everybody take a deep breath. We're fine. Let's slow down. Let's put the ball in the hole. And then, let's just move on and let's start locking in on defense. And I think we just kind of overcomplicated our game a little bit, and that kind of threw us off because we just, weren't used to it, and trying to throw something completely new in, 24 hours before a game clearly is not our style of basketball, and it's just better to stick to, what we do and, how we grind. And so we just had to go back to, what we do well, and then we started, chipping away, and we just, made mini goals, because when you're looking at the scoreboard and it's 17-2, you're like, oh my gosh, and so you just want to keep going, and break each quarter up, and all right, in 2 more minutes, let's try to get this, let's try to get 7 points, be down by 10, those type of things. And, just being a leader out there is sometimes really challenging to make those girls trust you and believe in you when their eyes are, like this big out there. So just taking their time. And like I said, on Thursday nights, composure is so big in this game. And I think that once we, got rid of that, our composure came back and we were ready to grind.
Yeah, absolutely. Following that 61-50 win, great job to get back into the game. And I know we had you up here on Thursday against St. Martin's where you had 18 rebounds, and then tonight you have 14. So honestly, what's the secret to rebounding? What's going on?
I don't know. I just feel like it's what's expected, and it just makes me feel good. Some people are out there to score and score baskets, and yeah, who doesn't love to score? But rebounding is something that not a lot of people like to do. I don't know how many times I get hit in the face, and you're constantly in the air, and you're kind of at a vulnerable spot out there, because when you're in the air and people are diving, you don't have any legs underneath you, and but it's just something that I've always been super passionate about, and I think it's part of that is just hard work, and I love to just really grind out there and work hard. And I don't know, when I rebound hard like that, I just feel like a sense of accomplishment, and I know that it's helping those girls. And if I can take a beating and those other girls don't have to, that's okay, because it's my last year. I'm willing to take it, even if I can't walk into tomorrow, but, it's just worth it for me, and it's something that, make Jenny and Coach, relax off of my back, and just all around. So, yeah, you just got to get them done.
Yeah, absolutely. 32 rebounds in the 2 games here at home. And I was going to ask you, on the defensive side of the ball, it seemed like Seattle Pacific was able to get going there early on, and then you kind of switched to the 2-3 zone. Was that something that you all just kind of went to see if it would change it up, and how that kind of played out?
Yeah, absolutely. We started out the game switching the screens, and we were just always a step behind and just getting beat. And so, we went to the 3, because that's something, that we work on quite a bit, and, slowed it down. They did hit a couple threes on us, when we were slow to adjusting. And then finally, everybody was like, okay, let's take a deep breath, get out on the shooters. We know that they can shoot the ball. Let's not get burned on the 3-point anymore. And then we had to rebound out of it, because a couple times, they got some offensive boards and some second chance points. And, after that, this team just clicks. I mean, and I think it's just an attest to how well we get along on and off the court. You know, nobody's yelling at each other out there, and we always, you know, are with each other and have each other's backs, and I just think that's huge for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll get you out of here on this question. I know it feels good to win at home before you go on the road, and you're about to go on the road for some GNAC conference opponents. Concordia is going to be your first matchup.
Yep.
What are you thinking about the road here? It's always tough to go out and win, but hey, 5-1 in the GNAC here, off to a great start. How's it feeling?
You know, it feels really good. But at the same time, you know, I don't think these girls really think about it. You know, I don't think that it's a big deal to them. I mean, we know that it's important, but, you know, we just get put out there and we treat every game like the team, our opponent, you know, has never lost. And so Concordia is a team that we never played. They're going to get our full focus. You know, road games are always a little bit difficult because we're traveling and things like that, and it just takes a toll. But, you know, I think that we're going to be ready to go. You know, I think we'll get some rest this week, and then, you know, we'll get back after it. And I just got to say, you know, with this team, and if we keep our composure, you know, great things are absolutely going to happen. And if we could, you know, pull 2 road games on the win next week, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. And thank you again, Janiel Olson, for joining us up here. You were here Thursday. You're here tonight. You'll probably be here a lot more. So
hopefully.
Congratulations on that. So that's going to do it for us. 61-50, MSU Billings takes the win over Seattle Pacific. Make sure to join us next here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network on January 21st, where we're going to have a doubleheader. So make sure you're joining us for that. So that's going to do it for us, everyone. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.